Welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today, we are looking at the 1945 silver Washington quarter. What can make these quarters valuable, but not just that quarter, other quarters as well in this video, and different things that you could look for that can make your quarters valuable. Don't forget, if you guys are new, feel free to consider subscribing. Check out all the other videos on the channel where we talk about rare coins and currency to look for. Let's just hop right into it. All right, so for the 1945, we're gonna have a D mint mark and a S mint mark and a no mint mark, of course. So first thing you want to look for on the S mint mark here is a repunched mint mark. So if you guys want to see your coins up close, I do have coin microscopes available. Link is always in the description below every video. So here is that repunched mint mark. Very obvious RPM there on the S mint mark. Now also for the S mint mark, you also want to look for doubling. So look for doubling there on the lettering. Inspect your coins very closely. You know, doubling like this is going to give your coins some value. A double die obverse, doubling taking place on the front of the coin. So look for that there on the word Liberty as well. And then on the 1945 no mint mark, we also want to look for that doubling again on the phrase "In God We Trust." So like I say, always check your coins very closely. All right, so first up is that double die obverse, the 1945 double die obverse. Now this coin is graded at a mint state 66, so that will give it a lot of value as well. Now if you had this coin and it had the doubling, but it was in very bad condition, you know it's not really going to sell for much money. But in this case, it's got the doubling, it's in very good condition, and that's why the quarter sold for over $160. Now, if you look at the high-graded versions of these coins, now, say you have a 1945 with the S mint mark or the D mint mark or the no mint mark. If you have those coins and they're in really rough shape and worn down, they don't have any types of errors, they're really only going to be worth their silver value. But in a case like this, where the coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67, this coin sold for over $3,500. So over $3,000 for a quarter, because of the grade of the coin. Same thing here with the 1945 no mint mark. This one has some awesome toning to it as well, and this quarter sold for over $16,000 because of its high grade. We see that again repeated on the D mint mark, a mint state 67 grade, amazing toning to the coin, and this quarter sold for over $3,900. Nearly a $4,000 coin. And of course, if you're not familiar with where the mint mark is, that's going to be there right there on the reverse of the coin. You'll see either a no mint mark there, or a D mint mark, or an S mint mark. So let's check out these other quarters that are worth money. Here is a high graded version of the 1960 D mint mark. Okay, so Denver minted Washington quarter. Now these quarters are 90% silver. This coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. It's got some awesome toning to it. So this coin here, because of the high grade, sold for over $4,700. Now if you have a 1960 proof, you want to look for doubling on the back of the quarter, a double die reverse. And here is a couple images showing that double die reverse. Now always be on the lookout for that. And here is that proof coin that actually has that double die reverse. It is graded at a proof 65. So the coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This being at a 65 means it's a very good conditioned coin. This coin here sold for a little over $95. Here's another example of that double die reverse, graded at a proof 67. This coin here sold for a little over $70. So not too much money, but still $70 coin. Plus it'd be cool to find a double die reverse. Now for the 1960 no mint mark, here is another high graded version of the coin. It is a mint state 67 grade, and because of that high grade, this coin here sold for over $5,700. Next up is the proof coin that does not have the double die reverse. This is graded at a proof 69 deep cameo, so nearly a perfect grade. A 70 would have been a perfect grade. And because of that high grade, this proof quarter sold for over $2,100. $2,000 coin. Also, if you want to tell what kind of reverse you have on the back of your 1960 quarter, if you want to know if you have a type B reverse, you will see that the letters in ES are clearly separated. So if the ES is separated, that means that you have a type B reverse on those 1960 quarters. This is how many they made. They made over 821 million of these coins. So they're super common coins. They are not rare, but there's certain things that you can look for that can make them worth money. Now, first off, let's start with a 1966 error coin. Now, this error quarter here is pretty awesome. I've showed this in one of my previous quarter videos. Now, it's graded by PCGS at a mint state 64, and you can see on the coin slab it says magnetic metal piece struck into obverse. And we look here at the front of the coin, and we can see that magnetic piece that has been struck into the front of the coin. So that is super awesome, man. I would love to find an error coin like this in my pocket change. This quarter here, because of that, sold for over $600. A $600 quarter from 1966. Now, also on the 1968, if you turn the coin over to the reverse of the coin, you want to look for doubling. This is a double die reverse, so look for doubling on the lettering of the coin. Here's an example of a 1966 that has that double die reverse. Now, this is important here because this coin is not in the best condition. It's actually in pretty poor condition. So it's been circulated, but it has been graded at a double die reverse. Now, this is one that you definitely want to look for in your pocket change. This coin here sold for over $140 because it's not in the best condition. It's only graded at a very fine. So it does have the double die reverse though, and that is what's giving it all of its value. Now, if we look at another double die reverse, this is at a higher grade. It's still not the highest grade in the world. It's graded at an extra fine 45. But it does have that double die reverse. You can tell that the coin has been circulated, it's been in pocket change, and this coin here sold for over $900. $900 Washington quarter. Next up is another type of error. This coin here has been struck off center with an indent on it. It would be pretty hard to find something like this in circulation, I'm not gonna lie. This coin here sold for over $860. Next up is a 1966 Washington quarter. Now, this quarter here is solely valuable because of its grade. It's graded at a mint state 68. So if you're not familiar with coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This is at a 68, so that means it's in excellent condition. Now, this coin here sold for over $4,000 just because of that high grade. Now, keep in mind, if you do find a Washington quarter from 1966 and it's in terrible condition, it doesn't have any types of errors, it's probably only going to be worth its face value of 25 cents. Here's a 1966 Washington quarter that has a uniface reverse. So this one is an error quarter as well. You can see that there in the image displayed. Now, what's unique about this is that this quarter was also struck on a 10-cent planchet. So it was essentially struck on a dime. As you can see here that the whole quarter design does not fit on it. And then we see the uniface reverse there on the back of the quarter. Now, this quarter here sold for over $350. Next up is a 1966 special mint set SMS quarter that is graded at a mint state 68. So this quarter here, because of that high grade and because of the special mint set of it, this coin here sold for over $4,100. Moving on to a quarter that was struck on a dime. Now, this one was graded at a mint state 65, and because of the error and because of the high grade, this quarter here sold for over $575. Now, this next quarter here has been struck 10% off center, and it's been struck on a penny, a 1-cent planchet. So you can see that there, these coins are gonna be like almost impossible, I would say, in my real opinion, to find in pocket change or in a coin roll. But hey, you never know. But still a very unique coin, so I wanted to add it to the video. This coin here sold for over $1,200. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.